Thousands of tired, nerve-shaken, over-civilized people are beginning to find out that going to the mountains is going home, that wilderness is a necessity. John.
Hey guys, gals, welcome to the channel, Coast to Coast Outdoor Adventures. Getting ready to go out for a long weekend with my buddy Ken. We're going to drive up to Bishop, California. We're going to do some fishing in some alpine lakes and just chill and relax all weekend. So yeah, stick around and see some footage of some beautiful mountains and some lakes, and we'll see what we get into. Did want to take a minute to kind of tell you who I am, kind of what this channel will be about. So I'm brand new to YouTube, obviously. This video I'm filming now will probably be the first video I post. And then I have another video that I'm also editing right now from last weekend.
But so originally from Georgia, and my wife and I just moved to California the first of the year, January of 2023. And I love backpacking, I love camping, I love anything outdoors. And I also have an interest in getting into off-roading. And so that's kind of the name, where the name came from, is we moved all the way from one side of the United States to the other. So coast to coast, outdoor adventures is kind of where that name comes from. But one of the things I told my wife when we moved out here, I said, well, if we're moving to California, then I'm going to buy a Jeep. I'm going to start doing some off-roading and stuff. So that's in the works. Just ordered the Jeep, so it's going to be probably 3 months before it comes in, and then I'll start posting videos on it and doing mods and upgrades to it and all that sort of stuff. But so yeah, this channel is primarily going to be camping, backpacking, and then off-roading, and occasionally I'll do gear reviews and stuff like that. But so yeah, that's kind of what this channel is about. And little about me. Grew up in Georgia my whole life, in a town called Rome. It's about an hour north of Atlanta. And my background, I did landscaping for most of my life. It was my first job out of school, and ended up starting a business. Did that for a long time, and then sold it. So that was last year when I sold it, and then my wife got a job opportunity out here, which is why we moved to California. But when I was 16 years old, a buddy of mine invited me to go backpacking. I'd never been backpacking at all. Didn't have any gear. Didn't have anything. But he said, it's a blast. You'll have fun. Let's go. And so he loaned me some gear, but I had like a Coleman 40-degree bag. It wasn't even a mummy bag. It was one of those rectangle ones. And we went hiking what was supposed to be 2 miles in and 2 miles out. And the weather was supposed to be about 75 for the high, and maybe only 50 or upper 40s for the low. And so my buddy got the trails mixed up, and instead of hiking 2 miles in, we ended up hiking 6.5 miles in and 6.5 miles out. And that trail crossed a river. And this was like early March when we were going, so it was still kind of cold outside. And then the weather that night, after we had crossed the river, gotten soaking wet, some of our clothes wet, had to hang them up to dry. The weather ended up turning to like 24 degrees that night, and I froze all night long. I didn't get any sleep. I didn't fall asleep until the sun came up the next day, and it started getting warmer. I just laid awake in that Coleman bag, freezing to death. And when we got out of the tent, the clothes that we had hung up to dry, they were a solid brick of ice. So that was my first camping and backpacking trip, and I fell in love. So I've since done countless backpacking trips. I've done about 350 to 400 miles of the Appalachian Trail, and just lots of stuff. So yeah, love backpacking, love anything outdoors. And I've always, I never thought I would start a YouTube channel at all. It was the furthest thing from my mind, but moving out here and, you know, I've always watched YouTube channels. I watched, like, I'm going to give some shout outs. Watch Dan Becker. He's a backpacker. Eric Hansen. They do a lot of videos together. Watch him. And then I also watch a lot of, you know, off-roading channels like Trail Recon or The Story Till Now or KC250. And so that's really got my interest in off-roading and everything by watching them. So, you know, coming out here, I just decided why not? Let's give it a go. So, I'm brand new to YouTube, but the material and the videos will get better and better as we go along. And obviously, being new, I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers. So if you'll hit the like and subscribe button, I would appreciate it. And so yeah, that's a little bit about me. I'm going to flip this camera around and flip it back to a time lapse and catch some of the drive up north.
Hey, good morning, guys. Just getting up, getting ready for a day of fishing. We're gonna go check out about 2 or 3 lakes here up in the mountains near Bishop, California. We got in late, kind of late last night, just about 30 minutes before dark. And along the way, we stopped at some places like an old volcano with all these lava rock deposits everywhere. I'll show you some footage of that. But yeah, just got in, grilled out some hamburgers, and had a nice night by the fire. Now we're getting ready to go do some fishing, so stick around.
Dad, can you hold this?
Not really.
Thank you.
Good, Ken?
So far.
Ken, I thought you were a goner.
I'm gonna take that one. Dad.
You probably want to be with me now. However you got up. If you're big enough to get up, you're big enough to get down.
Did you want to like climb up? Yeah, and then I'll do that too.
One wrist. This and put my wrist. There you go. That way, if one let go, look, we still got you. So that works? You do something in there.
Where are we going?
I'm going to go right over there by the rocks. This is a good place, too.
I think I'm gonna stay right here.
Okay, bye, Dad.
So we're on our way to Bishop, and we stopping by this historic volcano and lava field. Let me turn you around and check this out. That's the volcano right there. And then there's all these just huge black rocks everywhere that are lava from where this thing overflowed hundreds of years ago. This place, it's gorgeous. That's gonna do it for this video. If you liked this video, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you stay up to date with the latest content. Thank you for watching, and we will see you on the next one.